depths of reflection lies a shattered truth. Picture yourself trapped in a room of mirrors, each reflection echoing depression, anxiety, trauma, and loneliness. PTSD, a life sentence without parole. Breaking your way out, mirror by mirror, confronting the mental and physical scars, the suicidal ideologies, and the demons that forever linger. Every broken reflection is a battle fought, a mental tool for your toolbox, a reminder that even in despair, there's hope, a light waiting to be found. Embrace your scars, uncover the light within, discover the mirror and the broken mirror, a journey from darkness to hope.
Good morning. It is Saturday, and I need to put this out. So, this is not a normal crawl, walk, run episode, but it is episode 9, and this is Voices of the Voiceless. And I am not going to read my mission statement because I have something to put out. And I just want you to know where I'm coming from. A lot of you just think that I'm just some podcast person that puts on a show and interviews people with pain and suffering and sorrow. So let me explain to you where I'm from, where I come from. One, I'm a combat veteran. I have 5 combat tours. I came in the Army in 1988 at 19 years old, and I saw combat for my first time. If you don't know what the highway of hell or the highway of death is, that is the highway which is called Route 80 or Highway 80 and Route 1 that the military uses. It is the road between Kuwait and Iraq. You go back and look at the pictures and see what we had to witness of women and children and those cowardly Republican Guard soldiers running from the American soldiers and the A-10s and the artillery and tanks brutalized and murdered all those people and made them look like skeletons and vaporized them. Yeah, they didn't tell you that. But anyways, I got to witness that shit and saw that with my own eyes standing in the highway of hell at 19 years old. So years later, I'm an Army soldier and I have multiple deployments under my belt. Lots are regular deployments to Kuwait or Saudi Arabia or National Training Center, Korea, Germany, 5 combat tours to Iraq, never been to Afghanistan, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. So yeah, I've been there. I've been to hell and back. I have a shitty marriage. I've had a shitty upbringing. I'm building a shitty bond with my kid. So now I'm here to tell you the shitty travels that I'm doing with authors and marketing. And I want you all to clearly understand where I'm coming from on this. So I've been working with a marketing person, okay? And I vowed that I would never do this because I'm going to be this after this podcast. I'm going to be the most loved author to call out marketing and other authors that are hiding behind authors' pages to scam you into their marketing thing. Or I'm going to be the most hated fucker on the planet. Okay? And why I say that is, you brand new authors out there, or anyone that's holding a manuscript, thinking that you need to put that shit out immediately, you need to tread lightly. And you need to crawl, walk, run. Because to be a successful author, and I'm not a successful author, I just happen to be nominated for the Eric Hoffer Award and win a book award for the Impact Book Award. So I'm telling you because I have credibility. I don't sell a lot of books. I don't give a fuck about royalties. I don't give a fuck who you are that comes to me and says that you're a bestseller until you can prove to me, and I don't care what you have. I don't care what proof you send to me. I don't give a fuck you make $43,000 a month. I made $12.17 yesterday on 2 book sales. And I'm fucking nominated for the Eric Hoffer Award. It's called creativity, using your mind, body, and soul. I don't give a fuck if you sell children's books, books about war, books about family. I sell books or I talk about mental health, and that's what my platform is. And I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because that's what the world is today. Fucking WOKE individuals who hide behind other individuals, okay? So if you're a striving author and you're trying to find a marketing person, go with a marketing organization in the United States. Don't fucking listen to these people in fucking Egypt or fucking UK, London. All these motherfuckers are hiding behind these Nigerian motherfuckers. And I don't have nothing against Nigerians or anything, but you are the corrupt motherfuckers on this planet. Okay? And I hope that you get this message out, because the next time one of you motherfuckers come on my phone, because I'm sitting here looking at my phone, and I've been going through my phone for the last 2 days of all these professional people coming out here and telling me I have the perfect marketing person. Well, here's how much you should know about your marketing person, okay? If they come to you and say that they're going to make you a bestseller, or they're going to make you an Amazon bestseller, and they know that you have the best book and the best cover, they're full of absolute shit. All they want is your money. And if they request payment forward, don't fucking go with them. Here's my thing. I'm an author and I write about mental health. If you're a marketer and you come to me and you say, hey, you have a good book. People have been telling me, motherfucker, you better go in that book and read the sample on Kindle before you come to me with a contract or your freaking layout of your marketing plan. Okay? And the other thing is, when you start attaching shit and telling me that's the shit you send to other people, I don't want to see that shit. And if you get a contract and your book's names aren't in it, there are no numbers or anything, there's no professional headings, emails don't look right, shit's not spelled right, don't go with them. You Nigerian fuckers out there need to learn how to spell, okay? Now, I'm sitting here looking at my phone, all right? And I'm going to call out my marketing guy because you're a fraud. And I absolutely love his work. And I ain't going to lie, I've been paying the guy $300 a month for 1 month now. I signed a contract, and here's the deal. I had him do some stuff outside the contract. Anything outside the contract, your marketing person can charge you for. So I had the marketing person do something for me. I said, where do you want the money sent? He said a Nigerian bank. But he's in Seattle now, okay? But he did work on mine, and I gave him my login information. Thank God I don't have no payment information on my LinkedIn. But it said you have an illegal... after he logged in and I gave him the password and everything, and then the code that they sent me in my email, it says you have a login from Switzerland. Okay. So I reached out to my guy. I'm like, how the fuck are you in Seattle and you're logging in from Switzerland? He said someone's trying to scam your account. No. You're not from Seattle. I don't think you're from Switzerland. You're probably using some fucking remote VPN or something. So let me tell you what, people. I don't care if they have 100 reviews, 1,000 reviews. They pay people for those reviews. For these marketing companies, all right? Authors will pay for reviews to make them look good. If you're an author, you need to do your research. That's all I'm going to tell you. My marketing guy happens to know this other person that I'm working with, their marketing manager. Supposedly, they all met online. All three of them, and the author that came to me, Marcus, and you know who the fuck you are, from London, New Oxford, comes to me and says, hey, I know this great marketing guy. Well, guess what? He might have made you a bestseller, but that shit didn't happen overnight. And I don't know how the hell you became an author with the fucking children's book with the dog upside down. And yeah, I'm calling you out. Because there's a lot of authors out there that write shitty books, and they pay a lot of money to be a seller. There's no way that you're going to write a manuscript and drop that bitch the next day as a bestseller, unless you got a lot of money and you're kissing a lot of ass. Because I've been working since 2017 on my first book, and I submitted my stuff to Eric Hoffer one time. They didn't even look at my shit. I submitted both of my books again in December for Eric Hoffer, and one of my books got nominated. Nobody did that shit. No marketing people reached out to me and said, we can get your book there. When I put my book in for the Impact Book Award, nobody did that shit for me. I paid $7 for my book to be looked at, never thinking it would get looked at. So do the shit yourself. Be your creator. Be your visionary. Do all your shit. Buy your own platform. Get Canva, whatever you need to create. Find a good marketing person that's not going to lie to you, and damn sure is not going to scam you $400 or $500 a month. Because here's it. Marketing in general is a fucking scam in itself. I'm going to tell you why. Go look at the Super Bowl commercials, right? $40 million fucking dollars for a 30-second commercial, which some people didn't even watch or buy the fucking product. Okay? And how funny is it that I'm sitting here talking and my phone's blowing up? About 50 motherfucking marketers are trying to reach out to me because they now know that I'm an Eric Hoffer recipient and they can make me a better seller. Anyways, we don't have that kind of money, people. We don't. These authors that are struggling, that are making a penny a day on these books that their vision is amazing. Amazing covers. Man, if a marketing team can come to you and tell you, this cover that you've been working on for years or your entire life, that you want to make a vision, we want to change it. Fuck you. It's my vision. You work with my vision, and I'll take your recommendations. If I don't like your recommendations, go pound sand. If you're paying a marketer person more than $300 a month, you're an absolute fucking fool. And I'm an absolute fucking fool. Because I was paying this girl $400, and then she came back and said, might need another $100 for that. And then the video you just saw, and the other video you're going to see at the end, I spent $1,000 on those two videos. I got what I wanted from that person, and them motherfuckers can pound sand. Okay? I got two absolutely amazing videos. But she wanted to charge me like $3,000. I wasn't having that. You nerds in the basement, you need to get out of the fucking basement and start helping fucking authors and shit with your pity pennies and shit. You probably could make about a couple $50 to $100 doing your nerd work for authors who are struggling. Because I'm telling you, you authors out there, you need to do your research, I'm telling you. I don't want to go over more than 20 minutes on this podcast, but I'm just telling you. I have been down the road. I've been scammed by Book Venture. I've been scammed by United Writers Organization. Now when I reach out to United Writers, they don't fucking even exist no more. Book Venture doesn't exist anymore. And I'm calling out all you authors that are fake, hiding behind another author's profile, because you're working with this scam marketer to bring them in and lure them in. And that is called a fucking phishing attempt. And yes, even though I was working in security, anti-terrorism, and all that shit, and did all that training online, my gullible ass, because I want to sell books and get money in my daughter's account and get the fucking mental health message out there, I was the gullible motherfucker who bit on the fucking fish line and now have been scammed again. So, I don't learn from my mistakes. I really am not learning from my mistakes. I don't know, man. And this is what I told the marketing person today. If I could take Emmanuel and Juliana and fucking Marcus and fucking the dude from Alien fucking Space 9 and the guy from fucking Mars and line all you people up in a row, I will put a bullet in your head. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel. And now I have all these professional authors right now as I speak fucking blowing up my phone because I'm not live. I'm recording this and saying, I have the perfect marketing person. Well, if you have a fucking marketing person that has 5 people following them, is that credibility? Well, maybe if they got 3.2 million people following them and they've been doing this shit for 20 years, that might be credible. But I'm not going with no motherfucker outside the United States no more, okay? I want motherfucker to use Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. Don't be fucking going with all these fucking weird Pioneer or fucking Nigerian banks. Yeah, you go ahead and start paying Nigerian banks. You're fucking funneling money into another country illegally. And I already fucking voided my fucking contract, this motherfucker here, and said, so you don't know the girl that you just gave me the pay information for, but the marketing person knows both of you. And the girl came back and said, I didn't think that my marketing person would give out my personal information. Well, you don't know your fucking marketing manager too well, because Mr. Nigerian, who said he's from Seattle, said he met these people on a marketing thing online, and I think it's Nigerian fucking Central, where all these fucking people collaborate and say, let's go scam more authors. Because I'm going to tell you, when I go to Arizona and I accept my award for the Impact Book Award for military self-help, self-development, I'm going to drop a cryptic bomb in my speech. Because I think all the authors and all the fucking people that make millions of dollars should know how scammy the marketing industry is. It's overhyped. It's fucking too expensive. You can do this shit on your computer and download your own shit. You just need to find somebody that's going to push it out. Hell, I know a buddy named Kenny, man. I didn't know that he had all that fucking marketing shit. Hell, I might fucking give him $100 a month while he goes and works at his other administrative job. He's already given me high recommendations for other things to do. Don't fucking pay these people $2,000 to do a fucking website. Go on GoDaddy. GoDaddy's been around since fucking we were kids, man. And they didn't even know, people didn't even know the fucking sexy girl was trying to sell websites and shit. That's what I'm going to do. Fuck all these marketing motherfuckers. If I can't sell one book, but I will tell you what, if I become a recipient of the Eric Hoffer or even win one of those prestigious 12 awards in first, second, or third, I will solidify myself as an author. Because when you have professional authors who sell millions of books that come to you and say, why are your book sales down? And you've been nominated for this prestigious award. Fuck, I don't know. And don't advertise on KDP, because that shit is expensive. Man, I was advertising $5 a day, $10 a day. You do $5 and $10 a day, and you're fucking buying groceries for a needy family. 3 months times $5 a day is a lot of money. With no book sales? Remember, my book sales yesterday was $13.75. I've had about 285 people read or download my books on KDP. Because if you have like credits and you download someone's book, they don't get the fucking money for that. It's a free credit. They downloaded it. And I'm just going to say, as an author, I have bought about 100 of my books and personally signed them. And if you're an author, and I'm going to call them out, any means necessary, if you want to fucking charge people $30 or $40 for your signature, you're a fucking joke. You shouldn't even be an author. I don't care how creative you are. One of your little fans who looks up to you sees your book online for $80 and wants your book and then takes it to you and you say, oh, that picture would be $20 or it's going to be $30. My publicist says it's going to... Man, fuck your publicist. Be like John Cena, a motherfucking WD wrestler, and put your arm around the motherfucker. Sign the motherfucking book and call it a day. Man, I got coins that I bought out of my own money. Y'all motherfucker got me going on a fucking rant. But I'll tell you what, I hope this shit goes viral. I really do. And if you want to be the voice of the voiceless, you come on my podcast, and I will let you speak. Usually on my podcast, you're not allowed to swear because I got rules. But I run this show, and I'm swearing on this because the last 2 days, I've been deleting fake marketers. I even had to I had to take apps off my phone that were running at the highest that they could be because my phone was running super slow. And now I'm still sitting here looking at people. It's funny. I was talking to my marketing guy, and at the same time, the girl I was working with, she reached out to me. And then this other person I was working with, which I fucking absolutely hate them fuckers for scamming me over, for doing some stupid shit behind the scenes. And all three of them reached out to me at the same time. Go figure. Isn't that called a triangle? I think all these fucking marketing people know each other. And I think that they all take you down the rabbit hole. So do your research. Don't go with these motherfuckers outside another country and shit. I don't give a fuck. They're from Canada. And I made the mistake. I'm going with Bookside Press. My shit was supposed to be released from my audiobook 3 days before Christmas. And here we are right now. My shit's supposed to drop on the 12th of April. That motherfucker better drop on 12th April or they violated their contract for the second time. I ain't got nothing against Canadians. I ain't got nothing against Nigerians. But I will tell you, there's a lot of scammers out there. And you all better start opening your eyes. All you authors out there, I was taken for $3,000 from my book, from my first book drop for Book Venture. I was taken for another $3,000. I was just taken for $400. I was taken for another $400. I got taken for another $400. And then I looked and my marketing guy I'm working with says, hey, you need to send the money to this Zelle phone number and this account right here. And when I typed this shit in, it said it already existed. How the fuck does it already exist? And then as soon as I do that, the person that's on that account reaches out to me on the phone. It's almost like they fucking got tabs on me or something. Do your research. I am the voice of the voiceless. If y'all have any questions or anything, you can reach me. You can fucking call me, 717-448-8145. Text me. I want comments about this. I'm dropping this shit on fucking Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I want this shit to go viral. I want this shit to go out to all the young authors and all you idiot-ass authors out there that are hiding behind people's profile and fishing people into their fucking marketing scam. It's like the marketer is the author, and when you talk to the author, they recommend the scam marketer, which is the author, and they're taking your money. They're draining you like a fucking fish tank. People, open your eyes. Do your freaking research. I am the voice of the voiceless. And always remember, your voice must be heard.
The elders used to tell us the demons in our nightmares are the dragons that haunt us because of our past, present, and future traumas. Everyone will eventually have or will suffer from trauma or some type of mental health, illness, or disease. We all wear this protective armor, which can eventually be penetrated or be damaged. This is a hell taking over and haunting this fast-matic mirror world. We are knights that battles these dragons that represent our demons that are hidden, our mind, body, and soul. A never-ending story. Mental health is a life sentence without parole, and it's real. Be the voice of the voiceless.